is named Jonathan Wesley. Jonathan Wesley was born in September 1989 at University Hospital in Newark, New Jersey, to the late Teresa Black and Jeremiah Wesley Jr., and raised Irvington, New Jersey. In 2007, he graduated from Irvington High School in the top 10% of his class. As a young man that grew up in the rough streets of Newark and Irvington, Jonathan persevered and made a promise that he would not become subjected to his environment by becoming another negative stereotype. He did this through the help of his teachers, administrators, and community of care that helped him accountable throughout his K-12 experience. Not knowing where he would attend college after graduating from Irvington High School, Jonathan decided in July of 2007 that he would move 727 miles away from home to attend an historically black school called Catholic University in Orangeburg, South Carolina in August 2007. He graduated early from Catholic in December 2010 with his BA in sociology. During his time at Catholic University, he was heavily involved in a lot of activities and held significant leadership roles, including establishment of the National Society of Leadership and Success chapter of Catholic University. Jonathan is trivocational. He has the honor of serving the Academy, Faith Spaces, and Community. His gender pronouns are he, him, his, and he identifies as queer. He is currently working on his PhD in Educational Policy Studies at Georgia State University, which he anticipates completing by 2021. Jonathan also holds a Master of Education at Columbia College, Graduate Certificate of Pastoral Care and Counseling, Liberty University, and a Master's of Religion and Public Life, Emory University, Candler School of Theology. He is also an ordained elder under the United Progressive Pentecostal Church and serves faithfully as Director of Membership Services and Ministerial Training at the Vision Cathedral of Atlanta. Also, Jonathan has published a bestseller entitled God Said Differently, Silencing the Unauthorized Voices and Living Your Authentic Life that addresses the reconciliation of sexuality and spirituality, which is available on all ebook sites as well as Amazon. Above all, Jonathan is a servant leader who loves people. He believes that the best way to lead people is by serving along with them. He made a commitment to his mother who passed 2 days before his 25th birthday that he will continue to make her happy and show society that greatness can come from a single-parent home in an urban environment. He lives by the mantra, if I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living will not be in vain. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our guest speaker, Jonathan Wesley.
Good evening, everyone. Can the class of 2019 make some noise? Let's try that one more time. Y'all getting ready to get this diploma and get out of here to turn up. So, can the class of 2019 make some noise? To all of the parents and guardians that are here, if you are happy to see your loved ones sitting right here, make some noise for them. A mother in the back, she was just waving her hand. She didn't say much, but I know what that means. And so a lot of them are celebrating too, so that when y'all go on, they can live their lives and turn up too, right, parents? I know what that hand wave means sometimes too. Yes, you're going. Get out of here. Go ahead. But I wanted to thank each and every one of you for the opportunity to share with you. I want to thank the Board of Education, the members of the Board of Education. I would also like to thank the Central Office Administration, Dr. Hackett, Dr. Voss, Mr. Lamptey, and Ms. Toller. And I would also like to thank the Irvington High School Administration, Principal Michaelides, Assistant Principal Dennis, Love, and Richardson. I also want to thank my sisters and my nephews who are here. My nephew Deshaun is a graduate of Irvington High, as well as my sister Latoya Black, so I'm grateful that they are here. I also want to thank the Creator who has allowed this opportunity to be. Want to give honor there and just share with you why I'm here on this evening. I know you just heard a lot about my background and where I have come from, and while I could have written a speech with many prolific words, that's not what I was led to do on this evening. On this evening, I wanted to share with you all that we truly need somebody to lean on. So when I went to Irvington High, well, let me go back. Let me give an honor as well to those individuals who reared me through the Irvington school system. Going as far back as Berkeley Terrace, I went there too. Miss Dowd was actually my guidance counselor at Berkeley Terrace. Going on up a little bit, I went to Union Avenue Middle School in UMAS. I was a part of the Music Magnet program where I found my love of singing. And at that time, Mrs. Steele Hunter was my social studies teacher in the 8th grade. So she's had a chance to see me. And our superintendent, Dr. Hackett, was Mrs. Hackett at that time, and she was my principal at UAMS. Moving on from there to Irvington High School, I had the honor of sitting amongst so many individuals who you've had as well. Ms. Takalapati was one of my English instructors. Mr. Pinedo, I had Mr. Pinedo as well. Mr. Romano was a teacher of mine. Mr. Brandon was a teacher of mine. Miss O, Miss Lane, and Mr. Bragg were my community of care as well, because I went on a black college tour, and that's how I ended up leaving Irvington, because I didn't see any other options besides staying here and serving. I'll get back to that in a minute. And then Dr. Hackett and I came back together again because she became the principal of Irvington High School, and so I had the honor of singing in front of her during my middle school and high school years. And to everyone else who's been here as well, if I missed your name, please charge it to my head and not my heart. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrows, y'all know it, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. So I wanted to start off with that song because it is imperative, class of 2019, to understand that through your life, you are going to have pain. Some of you have already endured pain, but as you are here on this evening, pain is a part of life. But if I can give you a nugget of encouragement, one of them will be not to allow your pain to drive you into a place of pity, but allow your pain to drive your purpose. And I say that to you because, yes, you are here. We are here with you. We celebrate you. We are happy for you that you are here, graduated from Irvington High School at this respective time on this day. But what else happens after this? What happens to your life once you get your diploma and leave out of these doors? The truth of the matter is, you're going to need somebody to lean on. Oftentimes in our urban spaces, we are taught that we have to go get it for ourselves, that we don't have a lot of help. We come from single parent homes, some of us will be first generation college students. We have all of these obstacles that are against us. But the truth is, in order for you to continue to climb the ladder of success, you will not be able to climb that ladder on your own accord. So at this moment, I I would like for you to lean on the person that's next to you. Just lean on them. In the audience too, y'all can lean on each other too. You don't have to know each other. But I know in Irvington, they're like, no, don't lean on me, I don't know you. But the reason why I wanted to do that and show you that there is power in unity. There is power when you are able to lean on the people who are next to you so that you can get to your next level in life. There was no way that I would have graduated from this same school system had I not been able to lean on people to get through. Even when I was in school and I was wanted to cut class, and y'all see a smirk on my face, right? Just keep looking ahead. If you cut class, don't just keep looking straight. Just look at me. Don't blink your eyes. But it was during those times where I had to connect with some of my teachers and peers who were able to help me along the way. When I graduated in 2007, so I've been out of high school for 12 years, and I will be 30 years old this September. I'm so grateful for that. But when I graduated from Irvington High 12 years ago, and I went on these college tours with Miss Lane, Mr. Bragg, and Miss O, I had no idea that HBCUs existed because this was my home. But because they were able to provide another outlet, an opportunity for me to be able to see, hey, life is bigger than Irvington. Life is bigger than Newark. Life is bigger than New Jersey. I wouldn't have known that had the opportunity not been presented to me right here at Irvington High School. We went on a black college tour in 2007. I had no idea where I was going to school. All I knew was that I could sing and that I was smart. But I needed something else outside of that. So we went on a college tour. I went to Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. And Miss Lane pushed me to audition on the spot. They had an opportunity for the concert choir. And I didn't want to sing because I was nervous with them. Up here, I was singing all the time. But anyway, I sang for them, and I ended up getting a scholarship to go to Claflin University to pursue music education. Had that opportunity not been afforded to me, I would not have went away and been able to do the things that I have done thus far. So I'm saying that to encourage you all that as you progress, just know that you will not make it in this life on your own accord. I want that to stick with you. Because sometimes our pride will keep us in a place that is a hindrance, when in reality it doesn't hurt any of us to ask someone else for help. The truth is, someone has the answer that you don't have right now. And the reason why I wanted to come back here today was to share with you in my way of giving back that if I was able to do all of the things that you heard when my bio was read, you can do that plus some. The opportunity is there for you. As long as you have the zeal and the desire, then I promise you, you'll be able to make it far. In 2014, on September 10th, my mother took her last breath, and I was raised in a single-parent home. So 2 days before my 25th birthday, I had to come up here and see my mother's corpse. And I was devastated, y'all. I just did not believe that my best friend, who had walked me through life, was now gone 2 days before my 25th birthday. And as a preacher, you still kind of have an obligation to do certain things, so I still eulogized my own mother. I officiated her funeral and preached her eulogy. And when that happened, I couldn't stand on my own accord. I needed to lean on people who were here like Miss Janice West, God rest her soul, she was my guidance counselor, Miss Catherine Sauls, and my other support system in order to make it through that trying time. So I'm sharing that with you because as I know and as I started with the song saying, sometimes in our lives, we all have pain and we all have sorrow. But if you hold on to the fact that in you there is greatness right now, you can always look forward to what your tomorrow will be. And your tomorrow is not just for you. Your tomorrow is for every person that just made all of this noise in celebration of you so that you can come back and help somebody else to lean on you. I wanted to share a few more things as I get ready to take my seat. As part of my philanthropy to give back, and as a higher education professional that I am, I'm making a commitment publicly that to those of you who aspire to go on to a 4-year institution and you have not made up your mind yet, I am extending my time to you as I have connections within colleges and universities to ensure that you have a place to go this coming fall. I make that commitment to you. We can connect, I'll coordinate that with the principal, and I'm extending that service to you. I also want to extend some support to the GSA that's here at IHS, because I also want to serve as a support to you as well. Being queer and being in spaces is difficult, especially in the climate that we are in. However, there are opportunities out there for students, and so I'm also making a public commitment and declaration that I'm here to support you as well. So as I prepare in that vein to close, again, I want to remind you and instill in you that we all need somebody to lean on. The person that you are sitting next to right now might be the person that is able to give you the job next time. You just never know who is sitting beside you and the power that's within them, the power that's within you. So I wanted to leave that with you as we end with that same song. And we're going to sing it. Y'all know it. So if you sing it with me, we'll get on out of here. All right? All right. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. Sing it. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. Irvington High, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for allowing me the space to share and to empower you. And know that in order for you to make it in life, we are always going to need somebody to lean on.